When I first visited Japan, I was surprised to see clothes hanging from the balconies of many of the apartments and houses. I asked my guide about this and was told that traditionally, people in Japan hang their clothes out to dry using sunlight and the prevailing winds. Many people have a washing machine, but due to space limitations and costs, they prefer to dry their clothes the natural way. When I looked into this, I found that many homes and apartments, especially in urban areas, don't have sufficient space for bulky appliances like dryers, so air drying clothes is the preferred option. Then, too, people in Japan are mindful of energy usage and prefer air drying clothes in order to save on electricity, making it a more economical and environmentally friendly option. Japan's weather, particularly in spring and summer, is warm and humid, which makes air drying clothes relatively easy and effective. In winter, people often resort to using indoor drying racks, especially with the help of heaters or dehumidifiers, to speed up the drying process. Alternatively, there is the coin laundry. Newer homes often come with special heaters in the bathroom to aid in the drying process. Having grown up in the 1950s America, it was not uncommon to see freshly washed clothes flapping in the breeze on those iconic, umbrella-shaped racks prominently displayed in the backyards. The clothes were secured to the rack by those classic wooden clothespins. By the late 1950s, air drying slowly gave way to clothes dryers, and the umbrella racks faded into history. Those in Japan without access to a washing machine or a dryer have found relief in the rise of the laundromat business. Laundromats in Japan are referred to as the coin laundry. They are relatively inexpensive and tend to charge based on weight, costing as little as 400 yen up to 1,200 yen for particularly large loads. As in other countries, washers and dryers in Japan are more powerful and bigger than home machines, meaning you can do larger loads if you need to. They also have combination washer dryers where one machine washes and dries the clothes in one cycle, and separate dryers for those who wash their clothes at home. Much to my surprise, some laundromats have sneaker laundry machines to handle those walking shoes. So, let's take a look at a typical coin laundry in Japan. This is the entry to the coin laundry. Well, there's a camera up there. This is a coin laundry in Japan. And it is indeed an interesting place. You see, let's see, these are all dryers. Medium, a large dryer, which would take a large wash, but these are washing and drying cycles, which is interesting. So in these, you wash it and you're done, because it'll dry itself. Whereas if you come in with wet clothes, then you would just use the dryer. Because often in Japan, they don't have dryers at home. They may have washing machines, but no dryers. Now I'm told the soap is included in this as well. And there's also a sneaker laundry. Oh, and it's open 24 hours. And of course there's a surveillance camera somewhere, according to this.